There we go. I've capped it all off now with sand, mixed some gravel in with it, mixed it up a bit so it looks good. Well, so I think it looks good anyway. The full tank went to a massive cloud. It was well bad for like 2 days, but it's pretty clear now. Already it has started. If I take you over here, do my tests. These two are always low anyway. Ammonia and nitrates will get rid of them. This one, this is a different make, that's why it looks a weird colour. It's normally orange and yellow in it, the API one, but this one, So just using gravel, under gravel filter, I kept managing to go up to, eventually, even doing weekly water changes, 40 parts per million. Frank's here again, the nosy toe rag. Anyway, so I went up to 40 parts per million after a week. Not after a week. So I'd do my water changes, but then it'd creep up. So I'd do my water changes, it'd creep up, do my water changes, creep up, do my water changes, creep up. So after a couple of weeks, it'd get to that. But then I turned them off and just bought some small filters. And in the first week, it went down to 5 parts per million that were even changing the same amount of water. Now, after putting sand in it, first week, there is a slight colour. It's probably 2.5, but I reckon maybe next week or week after there'll be none at all. But I am going to do a water change on it now, just more for some gravel vacuum, because if I go in there for anything, some serious amounts of poos and stuff that are knocking about on there, and all the tanks just poof. Yesterday, I bought some new fish. I got some more tiger bars, but they were albinos, really small ones. I thought they'd be alright, but I put them in. I got 5 of them, brought them home, put them in, and it was terrible. They tried to eat them straight away. I think one of these managed to get one in its mouth and eat it, because I put them in and they got harassed a bit. I thought, right, I'll leave it, I'll keep my eye on it. I kept banging on tank to stop them like that. They'd break them up for a second, but they'd be straight back on it. So then I thought, right, I'll get some cucumber, put that in, that'll distract them. So I had to go to the shop, quickly ran to the shop, come back, put the cucumber in. It distracted them for about 2 minutes, but then they were back on it, and it was really bad. The small tiger barbs were absolutely fucked. They were up there resting on the grass, and it was bad. Some of them were at the bottom hiding here. I put a net in, they just dived into it now. I didn't even have to catch them, they were ready to get out of there. But like I said, I bought 5 and I could only find 4, and I've still been looking 2 or 3 times now. It's definitely not in here, so it must have been eaten. So yeah, that were a nightmare. I ended up swapping them for one of them. Little slide, you can't see him there. I did already have one, but there was nothing else at the shop because they're struggling with this. I was leaving EU, so I just had to get another one of them. That might not be it, but so it's a bristle nose. I've got 2 of them. I've got 2 albino ones as well, which you can't really see. Let me. Here we go. There's one there. Oh, I don't know. Oh, you still can't see them. They're grown anyway. They're about 3 or 4 inches. These ones are about maybe 1.5 inches. I think already my plants are starting to grow. Some of them have not changed. You can see they're still low, but some of them, that's probably grown 2 inch there. There's a couple that have maybe done 1 inch here and there. These are, you can see the green tops on them. So they are coming back quick. I've had a sand bottom tank before and the plants do grow really well in it. Not so much in the underground filter, but the underground filter definitely was clearer. Definitely clearer. Clearest water ever. But it's the tests. Frank being nosy again. Is that it all there? He's a weirdo. Yeah, them high nitrate was freaking me out. So I'm just gonna have to deal with a bit less clarity. Just so I've got peace of mind. I think that's about it. Or it seems to be these torpedo barbs, roseline sharks, or I think they're called Denison barbs as well. I'm sure I had 4 of them. Can't think. I can only find 3 now. Yeah. I've been trying to feed less as well. Oh. I don't know if it's the same one, I can't tell. Feeding just once every couple of days, but they get well aggressive. So I don't know. I might go back to feeding every day. Because they are proper getting to killers if I put my hand in. Let's see if they'll do it, I'll try. Let's see. Let me switch it around a minute. Let's have a look. What? Yeah. Well, they're not doing it as much. See, I mean, they've always nipped me, but they're all having a bit more nips. See, it's normally just the tiger barbs, but I've seen a few other different ones nipping me as well. Oh, they're getting right into it now. They love a taste of my flesh. So I don't know. Might go back to home for feeding. Oh, it feels horrible that. They have got a good bite on them though. I mean, it doesn't hurt, but it feels weird. The devils. I couldn't believe that I did that to their own kind yesterday. I thought them albinos would look dead good when they got grown. They weren't good. Even that's a Congo tetra female, even she were after them. They were horrible, really bad. I think I'll take my hand out now. I'll leave it at that, I think. Drip some water everywhere. Do a water change now. And I'll see you next week.